Hello, Manuel and Alberto. This is a quick video I want to put together for you guys that shows you the very basics of inventory in Odoo. And obviously, we weren't able to get to it today. We didn't have quite enough time, but I want to give you a nice introduction, and not only introduction to the app and the different things it can do, but a typical business flow. So, starting from sales, when I sell a product, how does that trigger different actions in inventory and throughout my company that I can track in Odoo? So, before I actually start a sales, let's go into the inventory app and have a quick introduction to it. The first screen I see here is my dashboard. I basically control all the different routes, all the different moves that are occurring in my inventory from this page, and I can all see it in one place very nicely. This is for multiple locations, multiple warehouses is how it's set up now. As you can see, it's kind of color coded. These three top white boxes are one location. I have receipts, everything that's expected from the shipping company, basically stuff coming in from my vendors. I have delivery orders, things going out to my clients, indications of if they're on time or late, and other stuff, and even manufacturing orders and other types of stock moves that I can set up. Each one of these is a link. I can jump in, I can view these specific documents, and then validate it. And once I validate this, it's basically marked as now out of my inventory and it's tracked. So I can keep track of that, and Odoo knows exactly who it went out to. And like the other parts of the system down here, you have the chatter area where you can see exactly who validated it, who sent it out, and that kind of stuff. And if you're using a barcode scanner, this is where that would come in as well. You could scan products in and out instead of marking it right here. So again, that's the delivery order page, but this is the same for any of the different moves I have here. So this color receipts and delivery orders is another location, and this one is another one still. And then I can also set up so I can actually have specific sales channels. So POS, so point of sale orders, point of sale restaurant, not relevant to us right now. That's the basics there. At the top, like every other app, I have a menu. I can obviously scroll through my products. Reordering rules. I can basically set up a minimum maximum rule, which means if a product dips below a certain amount that I've set, then it'll automatically create a draft purchase order to that vendor. And I can, of course, validate that. I can have inventory adjustments. So I can actually basically go through my inventory, and let's say we'll call it just for now test, but I'm going to be looking at all my products. And basically, I come into this perhaps once a week, once a month, and I actually count my inventory. And I can go in and see, well, theoretical quantity is what Odoo says we actually have in stock. And then I can come in and change something quickly here, say, oh, actually, it turns out we only have 16. I can save that. So this is something we have for inventory. And in addition to this information, of course, you have your product pages, and there is a lot of configuration to be seen here. But like the customer page, it basically is a center for all information. I have all my configuration here, and then everywhere else in the system that Odoo is being used, or this product is being used, appears right here. Traceability, when did I receive it, things like that. How many sales have been made for this product. I can see all the sale orders right here. And then I also have a full reporting feature, inventory evaluation. How many products do I have right now? What is the cost of these when I acquired them? How many I have, and other information that I can use here. Now, quickly, I do want to show you now an actual business flow going from sales through to the delivery order. So we can imagine someone calls in, or perhaps they come into our store. So I would start in my sales app, and I can create a sale order. From the sale order page, as usual, as we've already seen, we can either create a new customer, perhaps it's a customer that came from online, or choose one. And now we can add the product. I can just search one quickly, iPod Nano, and based off of the configuration I have set for that product, this information can fill in automatically. And let's add this. They only want one iPod Nano. I'm going to save this, and now I can send it to them by email like I've done before, but I'm going to click confirm sale which triggers a few things in Odoo that we'll see right now. The confirm sale button is basically the trigger for everything else in the system. As you can see, it immediately creates a delivery order. So I can click that from here. I can always associate those two very easily. But it basically says, here's the delivery. It's going out to this client. It actually includes the documents up here that I can print out, delivery slips. And it says, though, it's not ready. It's waiting another move because I don't have this product in stock. And Odoo knows this. I actually have to order it from my vendor. So now I jump out of Odoo sales. I can go into purchases. And under purchases at the top here is a purchase order, what we call request for quotation, that has been triggered from that sale order. Right here, I can see it says sale order 32 triggered this because I don't have the product in stock. And as it turns out, look, I'm actually ordering another part from this vendor, and it consolidates this into one order. So I can confirm that order. Perhaps I reached out to them and they said, yep, that sounds good. That's a good price. So I send my order to them. And now I can do everything from the inventory app. I have my receipts. So I'm receiving that order from Asus Tech, and I believe it's this one. Yep, I have my iPod Nano, my RAM. So these parts come in. The shippers bring this in. I can now scan all of them into my inventory. For now, for simplicity's sake, I'll just click validate. It'll apply to everything. I received everything on this list, and now it is in my inventory immediately. It immediately knows the system that it's been marked there. And now I can fulfill my delivery order. So I'll click on my delivery orders. I have the bottom one, it's not late. And it's going out to Agrelay from sale order 32. I can see it's triggered down there. I've got that link. I can jump to it whenever I need. And now the shipping comes. I can obviously have my shipping configured here. We have shipping integrations with some very popular carriers, and you can calculate the cost of shipping. And then we can simply set this up and send it out. And so this is going to be a very typical process in Odoo from sales all the way through delivery. You can see that I can track it all the way through, and everything is connected. So I can always jump to my customer from there. I can always see that information. Now, of course, some of the things I want to go over with you guys are the details of configuration of inventory. So if we have multiple locations, how do we set that up? Rentals, for example, how do we track rentals? What we'd actually do is something like this. It'd be one of these boxes. It'd be called rentals. And we could actually track what items were in stock or which ones were out for rental and set that up. So this is going to be a big part of inventory is the setup process of your different routes and stock moves. What locations do you have and where are they moving? And that is it for now. Please let me know if you have any questions. And anyway, we'll be talking soon, probably next week.